As a big collector of My Little Pony, specifically My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, I love weird merch. Whether it's something really random like the Pinkie Pie pumpkin decorating kit that someone turned into this. Is this an MLP in Fictionator that I haven't heard of? Or just merch that is like kind of ugly. Like this. I love it. Sometimes we need merch that is just ugly, uncanny, doesn't make any sense. I love me that. G4 of My Little Pony went on for 9 years and there's still merch made for it to this day. So there's a massive amount of G4 merch out there. And I want to talk about some of my favorite obscure, forgotten merch that you may have forgotten about or may have never heard about. Now I'm only going to be talking about official licensed merch in this video, no bootlegs. As much as I love My Little Pony bootlegs, maybe I'll save that for another day. Today I just want to show you some weird or interesting, nostalgic pieces of merch that you may have forgotten about. There's just so much MLP merch out there and I just love looking into it and talking about it. I want to start off with something which I feel like is more commonly known, which is the pink Princess Celestia toys. For some reason, when My Little Pony G4 toys first started coming out, instead of making Princess Celestia white like she is in the show, they made her toys pink because, you know, girls like pink. Even though they still would have the picture on the front of white Princess Celestia, but the toy would be pink. There's even this like really weird like early one where she's got molded short hair. This one is honestly fascinating. I really want to find it one day because I don't have this one. She's got bright pink wings, pink skin tone, or fur tone I should say, and really short molded on hair. There actually were a few packs of these ponies released really early on with molded on hair, which was super strange for My Little Pony because My Little Pony has always been, you know, real brushable hair, but also these look really good. Like the Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Twilight look really good with this molded on hair, but they were only released in these sets, which I have never seen in store before. I don't know if they came here or not. I got into My Little Pony like during, I think, season 3, so I didn't see these toys in store. But I really like these ones, but I do think the brushable hair makes a lot more sense for My Little Pony. But yeah, the pink Celestia was a big thing. They had the talking pink Celestia, and I don't think any kids actually liked this. I know when I was a kid, if I brought a toy and it wasn't color accurate to the character or to the box art, that would piss me off. You know, sometimes if you brought like a toy, the accessory colors might be different on the actual toy than the packaging. That would always really annoy me for some reason. I wanted it to look exactly like the box. So yeah, for me, and I'm sure most other kids, pink Celestia was just really annoying. And they did finally eventually change her to white, but it took way too long. And not to even mention, poor Princess Luna was purple for the majority of her life. I love this like tiny Princess Luna in this set though. She's really cute, even though she really does not look like Princess Luna at all. But for most of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Princess Luna was this purple shade. It did make her tall eventually, but she was always this shade of purple, which doesn't look like Princess Luna at all. I mean, it looks more like that first shot of Princess Luna in the first episode ever, but not the Princess Luna we're all used to. I don't even know what it is. I guess they just didn't think that kids would like the super dark blue color that she is, so she was just a light purple. And Princess Luna was such a popular character too. Part of probably because her design is so cool. I think the first time we actually got a accurate colored Luna was this Friends of Equestria collection, which is in the like reboot style of toys where they had really bad quality hair. Also had Minty in this set. I actually don't mind this style of toys, but I just hate the hair quality. And also this Alicorn mold had like massive heads for some reason. Yeah, so you don't see her very often because not a lot of people brought this big set, but hopefully one day I will find this Princess Luna because I still don't have an accurate colored Princess Luna figure. So I think she actually got worse than Celestia did. At least they eventually turned Celestia white. As a kid, my go-to Princess Celestia was actually this Princess Celestia figure thing that came with the Princess Celestia Equestria Girls doll. I didn't have a proper Celestia as a kid, so this was my Celestia I used for like playing and making videos. This one actually looks really freaking cool too. I love this figure. I wish I still had it. Alright, we need to talk about these random baby ponies. I remember Bernie's freaking hated these so much. Honestly, I always thought they were pretty cute, but something weird is there were a lot of characters they made as toys that weren't actual real characters. But I do think a lot of these were cute, especially the Spike one. So freaking cute. I remember having this one. I loved it. I feel like that makes the most sense. A little baby Spike. So cute. But there were also a lot of random ponies like Sunny Days and Apple Sprout, which I think look super cute, but they aren't actually in the show. Why didn't they make the Cake Twins? Pound Cake and Pumpkin Cake? That would have been so cute, a little double pack. Oh my god. Probably the designs weren't colourful enough for what they wanted to sell to kids. Also, these don't look like the baby ponies in the show, to be clear. Like, these look a lot like G3 or G3.5 ponies to me, but I still think that they're cute, and, you know, baby toys just kind of make sense for My Little Pony. Kids love that. But the most interesting one was Princess Baby Skylar. This was a baby Alicorn toy. And this was, by the way, before Princess Cadance had a baby in the show, Flurry Heart. So everyone at the time thought, oh my god, this is gonna be their baby. This is gonna be Cadance and Shining Armor's baby, Princess Skylar. And I was also one of those people. I fully thought this was like gonna be their child. I mean, she literally has the same color hair as Princess Cadance. But no, she never existed in the My Little Pony universe. She is just a toy. And she is cursed to be in her shell for the rest of her life. She's cute though. I mean, the design is pretty much just Princess Cadance, but the pink is brighter anyway, so. And while we're on the subject of weird ponies toys that weren't characters in the show, we need to talk about these frickin' Alicorns, dude. We've got Princess Sterling and Princess Gold Lily. Who are they? I don't know. I don't know who they are. Do you know who they are? These are so nostalgic to me. I just remember seeing these in store as a kid and saving my pocket money to buy them eventually. And there was just so much confusion about these. Everyone had theories about them. I had my own theories that they would eventually somehow come into the show. Never happened. Probably a good thing, because that would be kind of strange. But I still think about them a lot. So they came in a pack. Princess Sterling here came with Fluttershy, and Princess Gold Lily came with Pinkie Pie. They were part of the Rainbow Power line, and they, on the box art, they were just recolors of Celestia. Yeah, they're just these random Alicorns that were never in the show, which is just so fascinating to me. They even have their own cutie marks. They're very strange though. Like, this is Gold Lily's cutie mark. I don't really know what it is. It looks like a stamp with some hearts in it. I thought it was, like, as a kid, I thought it was a globe. It's clearly not, but I don't know why. I don't know how I saw that. I think just from far away. And this one is actually stamped kind of wrong, but it's like a crystal or something. They have very colorful hair. Now, I actually really like these. Like, these were so good for some series as a kid. I think in my series, Two Souls, this was Fluttershy's mother. She was part Alicorn. There was some lore going on there, guys. And this one was like killed or something. I don't remember. I still like to think that these are actually real My Little Pony characters that exist in Skyros, the Alicorn world. And I don't know, maybe they're like, maybe this is Princess Luna and Princess Celestia's parents, and they're lesbians. That's my headcanon. I kind of wish we got more random Alicorns. Like, I kind of wish they made more, like, random characters that weren't even in the show. Like, early in the lines, we had a lot of background ponies, but these were actually real ponies in the show that just didn't have any voice lines or anything. And these are, like, my favorite My Little Pony toys. I love the background ponies. They look so good. I wish they made more just random ponies that didn't actually exist in the show. But they stopped doing that pretty quickly, and all they made for a long time was just the main six over and over and over again. Okay, now this isn't technically merch, but I need to talk about it, okay? I need to talk about these life-size My Little Pony Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks statues. I don't even remember how I discovered these. I think it was last year, year before, I discovered them and tweeted about them, and I was freaking the fuck out. I think it was when I was working on that Equestria Girls video. I somehow found images of these life-size Equestria Girls statues, and I need to know where they are. Where are they? So these are very strange. There's not a lot of photos around. I had to go in some fucking random like Shutterstock websites where you have to pay for the rights of these photos or something to not get a watermark on it. Very strange. And not just like on Google Images. And there isn't a lot of info about them either. All I can understand from these is that this was in a toy store in Russia, Moscow, Russia, 2018 in Hamley's toy store. There's only a couple of photos and a very short video that I could find of them. Okay, I just realized something while I was editing, because I said 2018, but then I was like, wait, Rainbow Rocks, the movie, came out in 2014. And also I just realized these photos are clearly set in different times. Because this is 2018, And this was when the My Little Pony movie came out, because there's My Little Pony movie like merch, and there's the school, Twilight School. This was in 2018. This was probably in 2014 when Rainbow Rocks came out, because we got some Equestria Girls stuff. Also, their outfits are different. Some of them are. Like Pinkie Pie, Applejack, and Fluttershy's outfits are different. So, have they been here for like years? Are they still there? What is happening? They're probably gone now. But like, how long were they there for? Why is there not more photos if they've been there for that long? Also, this one they've got like barriers. This one they don't. And in this photo, Rainbow Dash has her guitar, but not in any of the other photos. So does that mean they have instruments? Do they have the instruments for all the characters? Where are they? How do I get this? They look pretty bad. Like, let's be honest, the hair looks pretty messy. I think people were playing with the hair and braiding it and stuff, and it just looks really bad, like really shitty wigs. The clothes looks cool though. It's just like, it's so weird seeing these in full size. Like, where are they now? I hope they're still somewhere. Isn't Hasbro working on a theme park or something? Maybe they'll use it for that. I'm hoping. I hope they won't destroy it or anything. I feel like I've heard people talk about this statue before and saying that potentially it was in other stores around the world, but I can't confirm that because I haven't found any actual sources of them being in other countries. All I can find is that they were in Russia in this toy store. And I assume it was a big display for Rainbow Rocks when Rainbow Rocks came out, because that was a big thing, that movie, and it was a very good movie. But like, God, they're just so cool. I want them. I want them in my house. This is also something that I only learned about randomly last year when I was making that Equestria Girls video. There was My Little Pony Integrity Toys dolls. Somehow I had never heard of this, which is super weird. I'm a doll collector and a My Little Pony collector, and I didn't know this existed. To be fair, I don't know much about Integrity Toys. I just know that they make really high quality dolls that are quite expensive, but they look amazing. I don't own any. But they did a My Little Pony collab? I feel like I should have known this. Now, I'm gonna be real. I don't love them, but I just still think that the idea is cool. Fluttershy's probably my favorite, but I mean, all she has is a Fluttershy shirt on. She could be anyone. You know what I mean? So they're meant to be dolls inspired by the characters, maybe like fans of the characters, I don't know. But I just wish they'd made them all girls. Like, why are they men? Is that mean? I don't know. I just feel like they would have looked so cool if they were all girl dolls. I mean, this guy's just a guy wearing a freaking shirt from Hot Topic. Like, that's it. I do like the Rarity one though. He looks pretty cool, but the shoes, man. I just feel like they would look so good if they were all girls. I definitely think these are cool, but like, I feel like they could have done more. I don't know. Like, imagine if they were like the Bishojo statues, but in doll form. That would be a dream come true to me. But it's still cool. From what I heard, they were really hard to get, which I think is the same with all Integrity Toys dolls. But yeah, the Fluttershy one's definitely beautiful. I would love to own her one day, but I doubt that would happen, to be honest. But still, very interesting. Pony Mania, in brackets, emo ponies. They were like these sets where they would come with a bunch of ponies, but they would be like decorated and in a way that like was quite unique. I believe Pony Mania, the emo Pony Mania, were the first ones. I have this one that's not actually official. It's a bootleg version of the Celestia, but it was this pack full of just these emo ponies. As a kid, I did not like these. I never had any. I never saw them in the store because they were Toys R Us exclusive, and I live in New Zealand, so we didn't get any of the exclusive stuff. But I didn't like these. I was like, no, they're not accurate. I don't like them. But now, these are freaking awesome. I want them so bad. They look so cool. Like, this was so before their time, you know what I mean? They have black streaks in their hair. They have this printed on, like, socks and stockings and freaking lightning bolts. Like, these are so freaking cool. I love the black streaks in their hair, especially. Like, look at the Fluttershy with the black streaks. So fucking cool. These would be so fun to, like, restyle and stuff. Like, oh, I need these. These are awesome. So random. Like, who thought of that? I'm glad they did. There was even this Queen Chrysalis. This was like, there was a normal regular talking Queen Chrysalis, and they made a Pony Mania one, which has got these like stockings on. So fucking cool. Who designed this? I love it. Then there were these like Flower Mania ones. I don't really like these ones as much. I always thought, like, I don't know, the designs which is kind of annoying. I would rather them not be there, but at the same time I think that they're cool as well. Now I do. But I think the emo ones were cooler, like let's be real. But like some of these were ponies that we had never had before, but you could only get them with all these like stuff patterns all over them. There are a lot of really bad My Little Pony plushies. I wouldn't consider this one to actually be one of the bad ones. This is my childhood one. Like that's why she looks a bit fucked up, because I took her everywhere. I mean, I shouldn't say childhood. I was like 13. Don't judge me. But there are a lot of ugly plushies. Like the creepy Twilight. That's her name. If you guys watch Ben's Toy Bin, you know what I'm talking about. Creepy Twilight. We love that. She's iconic. There also is a Rainbow Dash version. I actually, like, as much as these look ugly and kind of fucked up, I want one. Like, unironically, I want the Rainbow Dash one so bad because they look so cuddly. Like, I kind of get it. Like, yeah, the hair's fucked up, but like it looks like it's super soft and like the kind of one you can cuddle with. This one has this like real plastic hair and it's terrible because like it's really messy. Like if you find one of these, actually mine isn't bad, but if you ever find these toys secondhand, the hair is matted. Like it's actually impressive that mine isn't that bad. But yeah, they're not the best ones to like cuddle with because their hair gets super matted. But these ones look like they're just like fluff, so you can cuddle them without that happening, right? So I want them. Like this Rainbow Dash looks so cute and squishy and kind of fucked up, but I like that. I believe there were more characters. I've seen pictures of like Pinkie Pie ones, but I couldn't find any for some reason. But yeah, I think they kind of get too much hate. Like yeah, they're creepy, but I do not want this one though. This is the storybook talking Pinkie Pie. There's also was a Twilight and a Rainbow Dash. I don't know. These are really creepy. They've got like actual lips, which really freaks me out. And they tell stories, which is actually cute. Like that's real cute. Like you can read along with the stories, but their voices are not anywhere near their actual voices. I know that I would hate that as a kid if their voices aren't accurate. I always hated that. Yeah, don't like these ones. The noodle hair ones were also the main ones I feel like you saw. Like they started with the noodle ones, the noodle hair one. I had a few of these. I still have some actually, some mini ones. They're kind of cute because the hair won't get ruined, but also they don't look anything like the characters at all. They did not know how to do the hair. Like they had no idea how to do the hair. But there are still official My Little Pony plushies being made to this day by some brands that actually look really good. Like they figured it out to just make the hair like plush instead of trying to give them real hair, and that looks so much better. Although the Build-A-Bear plushies look amazing, but their hair also gets ruined. So I don't know if you guys have heard of these, but there was actually My Little Pony did a bunch of collabs with some of their other properties. They did Ghostbusters, Transformers, Power Rangers, Dungeons and Dragons, which is my favorite one. This was like a whole set. It looks so cool. And also some other things like some of their board games like Twister and stuff like that. But they did it in this kind of weird mix of like G3 and G1 designs with molded on hair. And I feel like that just kind of ruined it for me. I love the molds of the ponies themselves, but like, why don't they give them brushable hair, man? Like, that's what My Little Pony's about. It's always been the My Little Pony thing is you brush their hair. I don't mind so that some of them have molded on hair. I like having accurate ones too with molded on hair, but My Little Pony is about brushable hair, alright? They're a toy brand at the end of the day. That's what it's about. So, I wish they made these with brushable hair, but I still think these are so cool. I'd love to own them one day. I don't know if they were that popular or anything like that, but I think it's real fun just to mix their different brands together. I think that's super cool. The Style and Groom ponies. I hate these with a passion. I hate them because they could have been so much better. So these are kind of meant to be like how you can buy like the Barbie head that you can style her hair and stuff like that. They're like that but a pony form, you know? They'll just be a pony body kind of all together in one piece, and then they'll have like long hair that you can style, and that's the point, is like you style their hair and stuff. But these look so freaking ugly. And also, I can tell by these photos that that hair is not good quality hair. That's going to be some dirty, dry polypropylene hair right there, which is the worst hair fiber to style in a doll. Like, these could have been so cute if they actually made them, I don't know, look better for a start and give them high quality nylon hair, which My Little Pony used to have on all their toys, but it's quite uncommon now. There is quite a lot of these actually. There's even like a disturbing G3 one with their hooves like this. That one's quite scary actually. Like, I just feel bad for any kids that got this, like really excited and then realized that this hair, you cannot style this hair because it's so local and it will get ruined like really quick. I have to talk about this G5 toy. We have to have a G5 toy here. I am not a G5 hater, to be clear. I've talked about it a few times in videos. I like G5. I will not tolerate G5 hate, okay? But the toys have a few issues, and one of their like last big sets they released was this, you know, big Sunny. It's like, okay, that's cool. Like what is it? It's her house. This is a body horror Sunny Star Scout. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. I want it, but I'm also disturbed. Like, that always confused me, right? My Little Pony is meant to sell toys. Like, that is kind of their point. That's the money maker, is selling toys. And that's not a bad thing at all. Like, that's really the norm for kids shows, you know? They gotta sell toys. I get it. I like that. I like toys. But I don't know. They did G5 dirty. There weren't many toys. A lot of the toys just didn't look good. And there were like no playsets. I was like, we get all these cool areas in the G5 universe, like the Bright House, you know, but like, why don't we have a Bright House playset? Well, we got one. This what you wanted? This is what you wanted, right? This was like the last playset we got for G5. I still want it though. It just, like, what happened? I kind of wish there was a Twilight version of this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, there's something, I don't know, I like it, but I hate it. It's just kind of silly, and that's not a bad thing sometimes, but also it looks really hard to play in. There's like no playroom here. Like this, no, I don't think any kids would actually like this. She took the substance. Like, this is another MLP in Fiction AU. There is so many different merch out there. There's probably way more stuff that's a lot more obscure than I talked about in this video, but I just wanted to talk about some of my favorites. And I don't know, maybe you've already heard about all of these, but I just like talking about it, alright? I think I just wanted an excuse to talk about My Little Pony merch, like, let's be real. But that is all for today. I definitely would like to make more of these in the future because I love talking about My Little Pony merch, and there's just so much out there. I'd love to know if you have any of your favorites you want to share. Please do. Let us know your favorite weird MLP merch. I want to hear it. And yeah, if you had any of these growing up, let me know, like, what your favorite was. I'd love to know. And I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!